I'm Balin Height with Summit City Sports, taking a look at this week's top 10 performances of Week 7 in the SAC. In at number 10, Bishop Luers defense. The Luers Knights defense was anchored by a regular to this list, Kamari Harris. He led the team with 15 tackles and had a fumble recovery, while Dominic Easley was just behind him with 14 tackles. In a very slow, grinded-out defensive game, Camden Childers made the biggest play on this scoop and score late to give the Knights a lead.
Two right and left.
Blitz.
Here's a screen pass. He's got it over his head. The ball is live.
Behind.
And Luers is running back. Childers has it. He's streaking down the field. Nobody should be able to catch him.
That's a touchdown.
The
No
20,
flags.
the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Childers.
Yeah. That's a drop by a senior. Tommy Steele went right through his hands.
And it was a lateral, so that's why it was a live ball.
Now in at number 9, the counter to the Knights defense on Friday night was the Saints defense. It was much of the same again this week for the Saints. After a dominating shutout performance against Concordia last week, they were able to limit Luers' total offensive yards to only 123 and allowed only 7 offensive points. In the end, it was a forced fumble late that helped set the Saints up for a field goal to win the game.
Here's a snap. Oh, bobbled snap. The ball is on the ground. The Saints have it. They're running it back. That's Ellinger with the ball to the 20, to the 16, and finally gets wasted. A huge turn of events for the Bishop Dwenger Saints.
What happened there?
Now in at number 8, our first running back makes this list, Chargers running back Cam Shank. After a rough night for the Chargers offense, Shank provided the spark, only needing 14 carries to get 114 yards. That's good for 8 yards a carry. Shank was also able to grab 6 catches for 36 yards, getting him to 150 total yards on the night. He was able to run it in twice with these 2 scores, and his longest was on this 29-yard run.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the right, 1 step back. Miguel hands it off, Shank up the middle to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Give that man 6 points. Touchdown, Carroll. Cam Shank to the house from 29 yards out.
In at the list at number 7 is a wide receiver duo of Antrell Franklin and RJ Armstrong. These two carried the offensive load for the Legends on Friday, as both had 5 catches. Franklin was responsible for 87 yards and a touchdown, while Armstrong had 67 yards and 2 scores on the night. This performance helped the Legends stay in the game against the Archers in the battle for the totem pole Friday night.
I'm sure that game is in the back of their mind right now.
Yes.
They want this totem pole too. Pass complete
touchdown.
And touchdown for the Northside Legends. 3:37. Oh, nice reception. Touchdown. Play action, and boy, Brandon Eldridge had him dialed in.
Oh, he
caught it. Oh my goodness, number 4. He catches it and gets the touchdown for the Northside Legends, R.G. Armstrong.
Now at the list at number 6, running back Christian Covington. Covington was his usual self on Friday night for the Snyder Panthers. He only needed to carry the ball 14 times for 115 yards and 4 scores. In one drive in particular, Covington was dominant. Late in the game, with the Panthers needing a score to put the game away, he routed off this 13-yard run to help increase the Panthers' lead over the Bruins Friday night.
Here's the snap to give to Covington. He runs left, runs back into the middle, breaks through, and he will score from 13 yards out. Now they'll go the big formation as Reining will come in. He'll block for Covington. He'll go into the middle, bounce it off one guy, and he will score from 4 yards out. Northrop brings more guys up on the line. Here's the give to Covington. He'll break around the outside, and he will score from 7 yards out.
Midway through our list at number 5 is Southside's Markalen Harrison. A regular to this list, he led the Archers again on Friday night, as he took 13 carries for 93 yards and a score. His longest run of the night was on this 46-yard run to help increase the Archers' early lead in an eventual 35-22 totem pole victory over the Legends Friday night.
Right, Markalen Harrison in the backfield. It's going to be handed off to him. He's going to come here to the near side. He could go to the house this time. 10, 5, touchdown! Do you see any laundry on the field?
I don't see anything this time. That was a legitimate touchdown there.
And nice kick. But Markalen Harrison is going to take it at the 10. He's going to go right up the middle. He's going to break a couple blocks. He's coming here to the right-hand side. Will he go all the way? Oh, looks like he's going to step out.
He stepped out on the 4-yard line.
Wow.
That was that spark that they needed right there.
Now in at number 4, another regular to this list, Homestead quarterback Jaya Wright. Wright's dual threat ability was on full display Friday night as he was 13 for 20 for 210 yards and 3 scores through the air, and then on the ground, Wright ran for 80 yards and 2 more scores. He showed his elusiveness on this 48-yard run to help the Spartans gain an early lead against the Chargers Friday night.
8 at the Charger 43, right to the air. Quarterback draw instead to the 40, breaks a tackle, still on his feet to the 25. What a spectacular run by Wright. He's to the 15, the 10, the 5. Give that man 6 points. What a spectacular 43-yard touchdown by Jaya Wright. They have it at the Carroll 28. Fake end around. Wright wants it all. Into the end zone it goes. Was that a catch? That's a catch. Give that man 6 points. What a sensational catch by Trevin Taylor in the back of the end zone.
In at number 3, Northrop quarterback Bailey Mirzo. In a game where many thought the Panthers would win it away easily, Mirzo made sure the Bruins didn't go away quietly. He did everything he could through the air and on the ground. He was 13 for 21 for 159 yards and a score, but Mirzo was able to stay out of trouble using his legs. He ran the ball 17 times for 78 yards and 3 scores. He did everything in his power to hang with number 2 ranked 6A Snyder, but it just wasn't enough Friday night as the Bruins came up short 49-35.
Here's the snap. Mirzo straight drive. He'll score from 4 yards out. Bailey Mirzo from 4 yards out. He's in the backfield with Mirzo, 3rd and 10. Here's a straight drop. He looks, throws it over the middle. Oh, what a catch by Benaruza. Here's the snap. Mirzo runs it himself, and he's close to a touchdown. No signal yet. Here's another push and a touchdown by Bailey Mirzo. Here's the snap. He'll roll to his right. Here's the rush. He rolls. He throws it into the end zone. Benaruza with the catch. Mirzo.
Now in at the 2 spot, Bishop Dwenger kicker Michael Garrett. In a game where points were a premium, the kicking game was crucial. Garrett was 3 for 3 on field goals and hit this game winner with a minute left to push the Saints to a 15-14 victory over Bishop Luers on Friday night.
And here he is, young Mr. Garrett, coming in to save the day for the Bishop Dwenger Saints. Garrett, number 24. Looking at a 26-yard field goal. The kick is up. It is good. He made it. Garrett comes through for the Saints with 55 seconds remaining, giving them a 1-point advantage. 15-14 is your score.
Now the number 1 overall performance in Week 7 of the SAC goes to Spartans kick returner Cam Shannon. Shannon gave the Spartans the edge on special teams Friday night as he had 3 returns for 207 total yards, and on 2 of the 3 he returned them for touchdowns. In one of the top plays of the year, Shannon ran this long one back for 95 yards and the score.
Here's the boot to the near side. Shannon at the 6. Shannon to the 20. Shannon, look out! Foot race! One man to beat the kicker. Shannon to the 30. Shannon is gone! Give that man 6 points. Talk about nitroglycerin. Talk about a guy who can explode at any time. Cam Shannon again for Homestead. Just when it looked like the Chargers were going to take some mo into the locker room, Shannon says, not so fast, fellas.
Congrats to all those who made this week's list. Make sure to head over to SummitCitySports.com to check out all your local area high school football news. For Summit City Sports, I'm Balin Height.